Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Versatility Podcast. And I'm your host, Juelz. And we are here with my really good friend back from Brown Deer High School. I got my boy, and what's your name?
Amos Edward Ferguson Jr. the fourth.
There's no way he just said okay, cool. Cool. So would you like to tell everybody, what you do? I don't think you're a celebrity or anything, so I don't think anybody knows.
But I'm Amos. I work at the police station. I'm a police aide.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an internship for me to be a cop, actually. So I'm in the process of that.
Okay.
What I like to do on my free time, you already know, play 2K. You already know, everybody know, play 2K.
He's a 2K guy.
Yes, sir.
Crazy.
Watch games like basketball, football. What else? Love to sing. Me and Julian go way back, tenor game for life.
Shout out Mr. Chappell, my old
Mr.
choir
director
/ teacher. Back in what was that? We did it first together. It's my sophomore year and your junior year, if I'm not mistaken. That was in 20.
No. Yep. Because
2016-17 year.
Yeah, because I remember freshman year we couldn't go to the advanced choir yet.
No, can't. No, makes you wait.
Yeah, I'll make sure it did.
Yes, sir. But yeah, so this is my friend Amos, and we've been good for a while. While I'm here in Milwaukee, he's one of the main people that I hang out with every now and then when he actually picks up his phone, because you know how black people are, and especially light skins, they don't answer their phone. That's just how it is. It's cool. It's cool. It's whatever, right? But anyway, onward to the first thing on the agenda today. Not even agenda, it's just topics, what I'm saying. But so I don't know if you heard, Amos, but them Stimmys coming, man. The Stimmys coming. The Stimmys are coming. So for those of you who don't know, President Biden got his COVID $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill to be passed. It got passed by the House and the Senate after a few tweaks were made. So after everything has been said and done, they have said, this man eating. But after everything is said and done, they said that instead of $400 unemployment checks, you get $300 employment checks, which is still pretty good. Now I know another less $100 is still shaky and stuff like that. I get it. And then the COVID relief bill and all the payments and stuff of that nature, that will last all the way until the beginning of September, rather than at first it was going to be over at the end of September. So just about a 3-4 week difference. But besides that is, so the bottom line is we're about to get some money. And
we get paid, motherfucker. Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is that child dependence, from what I've heard, so someone told me, I didn't know this at first, we're actually going to be able to get money. So so in the last COVID relief bills and things of that nature, we weren't as fortunate as college students to receive those unemployment benefits unless you had a job. And this man almost fell, but unless you actually had a job. So this is actually a big step forward, because I know a lot of people like me, at the end of the pandemic and stuff like that, I'm already not at college, but now I'm stuck here and it's hard to get a job because, people are not hiring, they're firing, if anything. And so, it was a really tough time, but I got my money up after a while, I got some work and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's where we are. Any comments or anything like that? I know you was probably waiting for them Stimmys to come back around.
I'm ready. After I heard it pass, I was like, niggas getting money. I wish I could claim one of my brothers and sisters though. Damn.
All right, but yeah, that's where that is. And then also in other news, when it comes to vaccinations and things of that nature, Johnson & Johnson, I think I talked about
vaccines. I didn't.
Well,
they got me messed up.
Hey, I know. I'm just giving people information, I'm just telling them information, you know what I'm saying?
Don't get it, y'all. I'm telling you, don't get it unless you gonna be calling up these. Because I get those vaccines and stuff from police aid downtown. They said you can still get it. Like, what's the point? You wasting your money.
Wait. Say that again.
I have one of my police aid friends. They
Mhm.
say like you can still get it for some reason. I'm like, what? So like, there's no point of getting it.
What do you mean? There's no point in getting it?
Like, there's no point in getting it if you can still get it again. And vaccines are just, and plus, it's like kind of like a prototype in general.
Not exactly. They have multiple different prototypes that they run before they get to the final product. With vaccines, vaccines just like your regular shots that you get from the doctor. It leaves you quote unquote more immune to like not quote unquote, but it leaves you more immune to the virus because it gives you a protection. It gives you a piece of the virus so that your body will be able to learn how to fight that off if the real thing ever comes to you. And that's why people take, like, I take a flu shot every year, during the fall time, which that's when probably the COVID vaccines are going to happen as well. Once they get regulated and normalized and put on a schedule, it's going to happen sometime in the fall/winter area, because that's when diseases and everything are the most prevalent. And vaccines, it just gives you more protection. And since the vaccines have started, along with the fact that herd immunity and things of that nature has been happening a lot, because you know what herd immunity is, right?
Hmm?
You know what herd immunity is?
Who that?
So herd immunity is herd immunity is basically like everybody's gotten, a decent amount of people have gotten the virus once, so them getting it again isn't going to affect them as much, or they probably won't be able to get it again because they already had it once. You can get COVID again, but just the fact of that you already had it once, and then the second time is most likely not even going to do as much as it would have done
Damage.
the first time. So
Right.
that's why we're getting closer and closer to herd immunity, because I'd say a lot of the population has already had coronavirus, whether it was documented or not documented by hospitals and health professionals and things of that nature. So deaths and everything have gone down. COVID cases have gone down. Tests are still relatively pretty, like people are testing pretty, frequently and things of that nature. That just means more people are testing negative rather than positive, like it was kind of like the beginning of December and the end of December and the beginning of January. So basically, we're just getting closer and closer and closer and closer to, normalization and stuff like that. So and that's what I was getting to, the part about vaccinations. They said if you have been vaccinated along with someone else who's been vaccinated, you can actually go have, the CDC said you can go have small gatherings now. So that's just, just a step in the right direction, things of that nature. If you do take the vaccines, if you don't, I can't tell you what to do, but just stay safe, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to tell you to take the vaccine. Like, if you don't want to take the vaccine, that's up to you. I think eventually I'll take it. My mom already took it. She took 2 doses. So she's fully vaccinated now. That's her choice and stuff. She's a pharmacist too. So, she believes in, taking vaccines and stuff like that, believes in the medical profession and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if you don't want to take it, that's up to you, man. I don't care, man. That's up to you. But me, if it comes to it, comes to it. Like my college is probably gonna recommend that all of our college students, for those who don't remember, I go to Morgan State University. I think they did recommend people to take the vaccines before we go back to campus in the summer time slash fall. But at the end of the day, as long as you continue to test negative, you wear masks whenever needed and stuff like that, then really, not that it doesn't matter, but then that's the best, they can really tell you to do. They can't force you to take a vaccine unless there are some vaccines they can't force you to do. But anyway, that's that stuff. And that's really the news today. There's some other stuff going on, but I thought you wouldn't really care about it like that. And I don't really care about it like that either. Most of the other stuff going on. So yeah, and Wisconsin's doing pretty good as well with Rona and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's news today. And yeah, so now I want to get into like the first topic, something that's a little more less political, I guess you could say. a little less political. So I wanted to know what was like your deal breakers. I know you do have a girlfriend right now. And happy, congratulations.
I got her, yo.
What?
It just came, right? I got her this for Valentine's Day, y'all, and it just came. I'm so pissed. I ordered 2 months in advance.
For those who can't see this right now, he's got a blue bear with a red heart in the middle of it.
And look, roses, y'all. Roses.
Oh, there's a roses?
It's a rose bear.
Hey, get y'all light skin. You know, they know how to comfort your heart, I guess.
Hey, comfort your heart and biggest simp. Hey, we can be toxic sometimes in bed. That's the only way.
I mean, I feel like everybody's toxic at some point. at this point, I feel like everybody's toxic at some point in a relationship.
In their own little way, right?
Yeah. But like, so what I was that's hilarious. How did it just now come? You know, the postal, that's another thing. Postal system sucks right now. But that's a whole different other type of discussion.
Well, the crazy part, I got it from China. So, of course.
From where?
China.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's all you had to tell me. I had a anime lamp thing where like it's like a picture of an anime person and you like stick it in a lamp and then it glows up. I bought that for both my brothers. It didn't come to like 3 weeks a week or two after Christmas, and I bought it like the first week of December, and they said it was gonna be here in 2 weeks, and I was like, no, it's gonna be here. It was not there. I was pissed, bro. I was pissed. It didn't come to my brother's birthday. My brother's birthday was January 7th. Christmas was December 25th. Like, come on, bro. That's a day almost 2. Oh my gosh. Like that made me mad. That really like made me mad.
I know.
Everybody opening their presents and you like, I ain't got nothing for you.
I bought it. It's still coming. It's still shipping. I'm sorry.
Exactly. You try not to tell them what it is, you know, because I still want to be a surprise, you know.
Bro, I swear, bro, when I got that for Valentine's, I was like, oh, fuck it. At this point, I don't really care. They pissed me off. I was like, hey, I sent her a picture. She was like, oh, I'm like, yeah. Sucks it didn't come on time, but I'm sorry. Sorry. I love you, man.
Look at that. All right, but yeah, so what I was saying was before is like, I know you are, like I said, I know you are in a relationship right now, but like,
yes, sir.
Like what are some like deal breakers for you when it comes to like dating and stuff and things of that nature? Like just initially speaking, because I know like what you have now, like even though those might be some deal breakers in there, but like just like at first, like what do you see? Like what are like some deal breakers for you in terms of whether that's religion or like smoking and drinking and stuff like that, or long distance type stuff? Like just, you know, what are some for you?
For me, I would say I can't do no long distance. I can't do that shit at all. I need you here and now. Because I feel like also, I mean, it can go both ways with long distance because, I mean, you trust and believe they ain't doing nothing, but also at the same time, you feel like you're losing them because, like, you don't know what they doing and maybe they on a side cheating on you. Loyalty definitely got to be key in the relationship for real.
Hey, I can definitely speak to that long distance stuff. It's, I didn't officially date, but like I was, you know what I'm talking about. I'd rather not mention names and stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah. So like, but you know, with that, I trusted her, even though we were just talking. But like, you know, I knew that it was me and her. It's just like the fact that I can't be in person to like really like whether that's comforting or like if you really have an issue, like really have a true heart to heart, except for just on, you know, FaceTime right. Because that's all you can do. It's just FaceTime and texting, which that's still a lot, but like it's not.
But it get dead over a period of time.
Exactly, and that's like the same thing with Rona and stuff like that. Like I love talking to my guys. You know, we play the game and stuff like that. I love doing that stuff, but like it doesn't beat the real thing in person. You know.
Exactly, man. I remember we was during that Corona season. We all play the game every day.
The game. Every single day. Every single day, man. Like, Oh my
every single
God.
day, and we was on TikTok too. And then XL got famous.
Hey! I ain't gonna name
Okay.
drop him yet. You know, I ain't. They don't know about my guy. You know, I'm gonna keep him in the dark for now.
Oh,
No, for real though. Like everybody, like it was just a fun time.
it
And
was
then
fun
you
time.
know, one of our friends ended up becoming, TikTok famous and stuff. So that was
Yeah,
dope. How many months was that?
at least a good, I think 3 or 4
I
because
say
Corona.
it was from because I remember our first month of quarantine. I I did a very bold thing. I rewatched Naruto Shippuden. I rewatched it because I was already watching Naruto and with my roommate because he finally watched Naruto for the first time and I got him into anime. Now he's totally into anime. He can't stop watching anime, which is hilarious. Like, bro, it only takes one anime to get people interested. I still gotta get you invested still. You keep playing with me, but it's cool. Like you gon' get
Let
bro.
me know, yeah, bro.
But all right, cool. Okay, I'll send you one. All right, cool. I'll send you like 5. What?
All right, well, I'm like, damn. Okay.
Nah, so like dang, what was I saying? I was so like for the first month I was rewatching Naruto and that was literally like because I wasn't doing any music or anything like that. I wasn't doing any sports stuff. I wasn't playing outside. Like my hair was totally messed up. Like I mean, I know it's a little messed up right now, but like I just gotta get a haircut. But like I didn't even get a haircut or anything like that. I didn't do anything. I was literally sitting in my bed. My bed is right to my left. I was literally sitting in my bed. I'm rewatching Naruto the whole day, nothing else. I promise that's the only thing I did, bro. Only thing. And so like right after that, I jumped. I don't even know how we started playing the game, but we just one thing led to another. Then we started
I
getting
seen
on.
because I called Loki. I called everybody. Be like, hey, bro, trying to play the game, bro. I literally called everybody.
You was
Like,
the
hey.
only. You was like the only person that was actually employed. Well, Kobe was too, but you were the only person that was actually legitimately employed with a really decent paying job, and everybody else was like me, no job. Zill, no job. My little brother, of course, no job. Kobe had a decent job stuff, but like, it was just weird, bro. Like
Yeah,
bro.
that season was weird.
It was
Real.
fun though. It was
But
fun.
it was fun though. We all got together and that. Yeah, that was actually pretty fun though. We got that cracking for real.
It got it cracking. But also but yeah, what are like some of the other things you for the deal breakers and stuff? Because you said you was about to say something about what trust, right? Something like that. I think you were.
Oh, loyalty.
Hmm?
When I said something about loyalty,
Yeah, loyalty.
like
That's what.
loyalty gotta be a part of the main factor. Because I'll say loyalty, communication, and what else? I'll say. Well, those are the main two for me. Because as me as a person, I love to talk. I can talk all day. If we have a
We're
bond,
one and the
yeah,
same, man.
yeah, exactly. I love to talk. We gotta communicate. If I don't have that, it shows me like you're not interested. You don't want to try. You know what I mean? That's one thing about communication. I love communication. And plus with communication and stuff, like you can laugh, you can joke around, be toxic, argue sometimes, but like in a playful way and say, at the end of the day, I'm just playing, I still love you. You know what I mean? That's one thing. Communication, gotta have it for sure. For sure. Gotta have that bond. And like with that, it's just like if y'all seen All American, y'all know what I mean. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Don't spoil nothing for nobody.
I ain't spoiling nothing for nobody. But like an All American, Olivia and Spencer, man, they had that connection the first day. Showed each other that they was gonna be there for them no matter what. Showed them work things out just like with their issues and stuff. Like if you have someone just like that, but I promise you, it's a life changer right there.
That is for sure. That's for sure. I ain't gonna lie. Communication after my first few stints of stuff like that, especially last 2-3 years. That is very important. And it was good at first. And that happened and stuff like that. Things happen. So like I feel like that I've realized like communication is very important. Sorry, I was rambling. My mom just like came in and stuff like that. I was about to say hi, but I did it. Hi, mom. Night, mom.
I'm
But
in Johnson.
oh, well, I don't think she heard you, but
Okay.
yeah, that was my mom. If y'all heard the door open and close, everybody. but it's just really important because like again, it shows that you actually want to be, you know, in something with me. You actually want to be in my life.
Right.
You actually like care and stuff like that. And but if you're not communicating, then communicate the fact that you're not gonna communicate because you have something going on or something like that. That's very important to me. We talked about that earlier, Amos. Like I don't care if somebody has something going on or if something's just yeah, no. I'm talking about just in general, like for this and relationships and things of that nature. For me personally, I don't care if you don't want to do it or you don't want to, or like you just don't feel good today or something like that. I just want you to tell me that that's the case, because in whether that's in friendships or relationships, situationships, or you just talking to somebody, it's just it's like a common courtesy kind of. It's like just tell me. Just tell me, like, and it's not a hard thing to do. Just, shoot a text or something like that. I feel like we all make it seem like it's so hard to communicate, but with texting, it's really not that hard.
1, 2, 3, baby.
It's not hard. It's really not hard. But I mean, did you have any more deal breakers though? And
what else? Okay, that was on communication. Now loyalty, right here. Loyalty.
Right.
So
that's that, because loyalty and communication kind of go hand in hand.
It does, but I mean, yeah, it does. But okay, I'll say with like loyalty, I say in a way you gotta have some type of respect for each other, that knowing that like, she ain't, or she not gonna do what they used to do in the past, because some and like sometimes in relationship people bring up their past, like, oh, you used to do all this and stuff. Like, we can't be living on the past, you know what I mean? We gotta be pressed on the future. And with that, I would say loyalty is the one thing you should have in a relationship, because you want to be able to trust your significant other that with everything they do, they'll be fine. They'll succeed, and they won't do nothing that will like disrespect you in a way. For sure.
Okay, I feel you. So basically it's like, because this is what I always try to tell people: remember the past, like, don't forget it. Remember the past,
right?
Live in the present, and be aware of like your future, and be hopeful and aware of your future. I messed that up because I said it much better like so many other times, but like y'all get the idea of what I'm saying though. Like you got to always remember the past. You got to make sure you're open to like knowing what's going on, what did happen, because that is important. But you have to live in your future, because in your present. Dang, man, I'm messing up. You have to live in your present, because that's what's there right now. And that's what happens with a lot of relationships with the past stuff. They get focused on what happened over here, that you're not focusing on what's happening here.
Yeah, right.
And then and in that here, you'll be able to tell if they're still stuck in their past.
Right.
Because it'll show. And that's why you have to remember the past, but you can't let it control you. You can't let the past control you. And then you got to move towards that future still at the same time. Like, be like, what can we be? How can we build towards that future that we want to build together? And that's what happens when y'all actually on the same page, which is kind of hard to find now, because a lot of people, you see a girl or a guy, whatever preferences and all that type of stuff, and you just automatically just hop into it, and whether you're doing it for sex or for pleasure, or you're just doing it to do something instead of really actually instead of actually like putting yourself into the relationship. Because a lot of people, commitment, It's a hard thing for people
That's hard
right
thing.
now.
Yeah.
Because every social media and all that stuff, everybody want to do one, just
Yeah.
one night stuff.
TikTok, I name TikTok, Instagram,
Or
Twitter, Facebook,
everybody want
Tinder.
to act like they fake.
Yeah,
Everybody want to act like they G. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everybody want to be loved. That's all I gotta say. Everybody want to be loved.
Want love and affection. Affection.
What, bro? What's the song for that? Love and what is it, bro? You know what I'm talking about, man.
Love and affection.
I guarantee you, love is. There's a song that has like love and affection like right next to each other, and I just can't get it right now.
I know what you're talking about.
I just feel like I okay. Yeah, but yeah.
I'm thinking about all these love songs now. I'm like, damn, is that it?
All right, but yeah, that's so yeah. But my deal breakers, I didn't really say them. I just kind of piggybacked on his stuff. But I think what he said is really just communication, and like loyalty. Communication is really just the biggest one for me, like he said, because I have been in situations where that has not been the case as much. And whatever happened, all's forgiven and stuff on both sides. I messed up, they messed up, whatever. I don't really care at the end of the day because I'm moving forward and I'm living in my present. So
and not the past.
I'm thinking about the past and I remember it, but I'm still living in my present.
Right, exactly.
So like I'm not tripping, it's on to the next one whenever the next one comes. But I think that's really one of the main ones. I think, but religiously speaking, I think that I'm a Christian. Like I am. And you are too.
Okay.
That's what.
Okay.
No. I'm just I mean, okay, I'm gonna say this. You can go, but like that is a big. I didn't realize how much of a big thing it was until I went from a girl that wasn't as much as me, or like kind of different religion a bit. It's still in a Christian type of realm, but it wasn't like the exact same. It's one of the other denominations, and to somebody who actually was Christian stuff, and I can actually talk about. I feel like I really talk about that stuff and talk about like just things I've never been able to talk to another. I don't want to say female. Some people get offended by that. I don't. I want to do it, but like another girl about like a potential significant other with, and that felt good. That felt good to me. Like it really did. But yeah, no. Say it 2 cents, man, or 88 cents, or much.
I say for me with that, I feel like it's very important to. For me, I say it's very important that because, like, say you and your significant other, wife, whatever, girlfriend, like living under the same household, and y'all have 2 different religions, that can kind of like divide y'all in the spiritual realm, and like guide y'all in a different path from each other, and then it just divide the house in general. Period. Like I feel
your kid to go to. You want your kid let's say for this, you got a Islamic husband and a Christian wife. Your Islamic dad is gonna want his kid to go to the Muslim church, and the Christian mom is gonna want the kid to go to the Christian church, and not just one kid, all of the kids to go there. You can't just pick and choose.
Different aspects of what they think about the Bible or whatever they believe in and stuff, and that can definitely divide the whole family together for real.
Yeah, that's exactly, man. Like that is that's
one thing. The one thing I don't want, but good thing my girlfriend, she's actually Christian like me, and so I'm like I can talk to her about it, and like. If God ain't in it, y'all, then it's not for you for real.
Yeah, God ain't in it for real. Gotta learn that quick. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to just start like, hey, walk up to the club, like, hey, you Christian? Look at No, I ain't gonna be like that. Hey, dude, just imagine I know you can dare never imagine me actually doing that.
I can't imagine you actually doing that. So.
I never
People
nah,
like,
bro.
hey, you Christian?
I can read the signs. I can read the signs though, because some people
Right.
like they'll automatically like they'll like mention God in a statement or something like that, or they'll mention like a Christian belief or something like that in it. You'll be like, yeah. You be like, yeah,
Right.
I got it.
Yeah.
Then you ask later. You got because you can't just sometimes you can't ask directly. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for the moment. You gotta wait for the moment.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
And then other times, some people wait too long and then don't ask. You know, they don't ask quick enough.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's a deal breaker, I think.
That is the deal breaker for real because that's you wanna because it's like in general when a man and a woman they like get married and stuff like y'all one whole person now. Yeah, y'all one in general. And then y'all should have the same aspects like religious wise, everything. And y'all might have some disagreements and stuff, but still y'all can work it out. Y'all can work it out and say, oh, okay, I get this. Now I get your understanding of your point and get to understand my point. Let's solve something that we both can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did feel that, man. It's the joining of one and one, and it doesn't equal two. It equals one. It equals one. Like that's what y'all don't get. No, you're not separate no more. You gotta you got a ring on your finger. All right. All right.
One.
The Lord said.
The Lord. For real. Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that's a deal breaker. And then another thing for me, I'm not opposed to it, but I feel like smoking to a degree, like if you're a piehead, probably not. And that's more of a preface thing and like a case by case type thing. Like if you do it a whole bunch, I'm probably not. But if you do it like maybe every now and then maybe it doesn't matter as much. I think I have to see it on a case by case thing. Same thing with like maybe not the same with. I feel like drinking is a bit different. Depends on how much, or like maybe like if I know, like again, I think it's another case by case thing because it's like because me, I'm going to college, so then people are going to be doing it. I don't mind you doing it, but I'm just saying at the same time, like I don't know for partner wise how exactly I would like if they want me to do that stuff, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm good, or something like that. I feel like it's if you do it, it's cool, but I think if you do it constantly, I think that's where I probably would have an issue if it ever came to that. But again, it's case by case basis.
Okay, yeah, I feel. Yeah, with me with that, since I'll say also it kind of like not in a way, but kind of like job aspects and people's health, because like with me, since I'm soon to be an officer.
Oh yeah,
like so I don't want you smoking because I'm like, well, what you got there is that weed, you got meth, well, what you got, perks? Shit. I'm like, oh, I gotta arrest you, babe.
All right.
No, but I'm like, no, like with me, I'll say I wouldn't want you to do it, but I mean, I don't mind if you do it occasionally, like not like freaking every day, but I mean, you can do it like probably like once a month or something. Like, you know what I mean? That's the limit. Once a month, you do it twice. Out, bye. But that's with smoking. Drinking now, I feel like I'm cool with it. Drinking. It's cool. It's cool and stuff. I never drunk before. Nigga about to be 21, y'all 23rd of March. Let's get it. But anyways, besides the point. But like with drinking and stuff, I feel like to a certain point, if you are alcoholic and you just want to drink every day, that's like that. No, but like if you drink like occasion, not every day, but like occasionally when it's like an event or something, or it's just like a special night with between me and you. Well, female, my fault. In female,
hey,
I'd be like,
no,
yeah.
I'm playing. I'm playing.
I feel like that would be fine. I mean, drinking, I don't got no problem. But if you like drinking constantly and stuff, like trying to forget or something, like no, that's the limit. That's right there. No for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
When back to what you said, like if you drink every day type thing. I know I said it earlier too, but that reminded me, like, how I don't understand how you can drink or smoke like so much that you can only have fun when you do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's I've seen that a lot in college, and like some people are very dry, like personality wise. If they don't smoke and drink, like I'm like, that's bad. Like that's really bad. Like you just have no personality outside of that, and you can't have fun without it. Like that's sad. Like that's really sad. Like
That is sad.
For people like us who don't do either that stuff really at all. We goofy and doing stuff all day long and be lit and all that type of stuff and have hella conversation with everybody and having fun and stuff like that. And we see you and you can't do it at all. Like that's like you can have no fun unless you're doing it. Like that's sad.
That is sad. But I mean, also with that, I would say I have to do something mentally in a way, because it's like we don't know what anybody's going through. You know what I mean?
True.
And so that can like kind of like ease them to do all that stuff to make them feel more happy, more energetic, and like interact with other people instead of being in their like comfort zone all alone and stuff. You know what I mean? Definitely. So that kind of deals with that too in a mental state for real. Because I know a couple people that I friends with that like do that stuff, and then like when they sad and stuff, they need the comfort they need and just like lonely, they don't feel that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think that goes for another thing. I know I said it. I think I've said it on this before. Like, especially if you're Black, like if you need, not counseling, but like psychological help from a psychologist. Thank you. Psychologist. Yeah, I'm like, bro, my brain is tweaking today. But like if you need that, like please, like go get it. Like there's no shame in that. People in higher upper class, like they do it all the time. Right. Like I feel like middle class white people, they do it a lot as well. I feel like Black people just in general just don't do it enough, and that can really help. They can really help people a lot, especially in even the Obamas. Like they took marriage counseling and stuff like that. Like you wouldn't think like, what do I need somebody else to help me with my marriage? Nah, it's not marriage. Not like it's cool to do it. I mean, not cool, but like it's okay. It's okay if you need the help. An outside third perspective, or in your case, because it's mental, like a mental health type stuff. If you need a second perspective on it that's outside of your family and stuff like that, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Right. Yeah. And then also with that, and plus it can, really show you like what you need, what you like want and stuff. And just like, and with that, it can just help you in the long run, just like see what's holding you back, what's your step point, just like what's not pushing you to reach your
stop point.
Yeah. All American.
Yo. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Hey man, but yeah, I think that about sums up like the deal breakers and stuff like that. I think, yeah, I feel like that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. So I do have another question. Like, I know you eat a very great deal of amount of different foods and stuff like that. I feel like, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know if y'all know Amos, but he's kind of fat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm fat. Y'all don't see my belly. Even though I can't get fat. But...
Hey man, what you doing, man?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's for the culture. It's for the culture.
Oh my gosh. All right, but no, Amos is extremely fit. We both pride ourselves on being fit and stuff like that. Ain't no skinny bennies out here. I mean, I'm lean, but I'm more so lean. You kind of like, I'm lean.
dog.
You're like, what is that body type for you? I think it's kind of like,
I don't know. I don't know.
is it built? Is like right underneath what built is?
I feel like it's just built. Yeah, I think. Or no, I wouldn't say definition. Nah.
No.
Nah.
No, I got definition. Like I got definition. Like because it it kind of like circles around. It looks like a
I'd say mine's just like built. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're short too. So like it's not like you 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna be defined. Like you too small. Your body ain't gonna spread out like mine.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So
like yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like built. I got the like structure figure like of it.
All right. Yeah. But what the question was like, what is the most like eccentric food that you've tasted?
Eccentric.
Dang, you got a think thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I don't know because I eat all food and I feel like it's so good.
that is
and that's just coming from a fat person, y'all.
I was like, that is the most fat response ever, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro.
Oh my God. I don't even know. I love food though.
You know what? All right, man. You ain't try like no Japanese or like Chinese food that was just like this is some like top notch stuff. Like this is some classy, top notch, out of the way type stuff.
I'd say one place. I'd say Krispy Kreme, y'all. No, I'm just playing. No, really.
I'm like Krispy Kreme. I'm like, I'm pretty sure everybody can have Krispy Kreme. That's eccentric. I'm like,
right. No, I would say what's the place? Let's go. Free. I would say Fujiyama.
Fujiyama.
Yeah. That's where they like cook the stuff in front of you.
Oh,
that mug is A1.
Is that A1. Good? Is that good?
Yes, like the shrimp, steak, anything from there. It's just like, it's just like, melts in your mouth and just like, it's like at least 3 servings on there. Like dang, it's a lot of food they make on there, and they just scoop it on your plate. I'm like,
okay.
Word.
So question is, how much does that stuff cost?
Well, actually, like only 13 something.
For real?
Yes.
And that's for 3 servings.
It's like 3 servings, like all together. How they make it? Well, I wanted to
each for one person.
Yes.
So that means you took stuff back home.
No, I ate all my shit.
Right. Okay. I see what we got going on here. Yeah, and then he burned it all off in the weight room.
Man. Yep, burned it all away. And then Dookie it out too. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Cool. All right. So that's okay. That's interesting.
We'll go there one day.
Fuji. What?
Fujiyama.
Like so, Futurama, but instead of future, Fuji, and then
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a Chinese place.
Where is it?
This place is in West Dallas.
West Dallas. So that's west.
So actually, it's in the plaza of the Krispy Kreme. That's the crazy part.
It's what?
It's in the same plaza of Krispy Kreme.
I feel like I've seen it potentially before. Mm-hmm. I might have. But you know who I am. I'm a really picky eater anyway. Like me, I literally every week is a mixture of chicken, pizza,
fuck,
whatever else pops up.
Right. Yep.
And that's just how it is. This man done forgot. All right. And speaking of also food, so there is something from, you might as well turn off your camera, man.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey, what the frick? How you turn it off?
I researched some things. It should be on bottom. So click on your screen once and it should be bottom left. There.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Okay.
I'm still old to this.
And then turn off your mic if you end up doing something. All right. So I learned recently, because so you've seen McDonald's, like their fries and stuff like that. You kind of see how like fries been costing a little more than usual recently, right?
I don't care. I'll still eat them.
I mean, they're good. I'm just saying. Like, you remember the dollar menu, man?
Yes, sir.
And like, have you like slowly seen it like just gradually like
increasing? Yep.
No, decreasing.
Decreasing?
It's been decreasing.
Oh.
I mean, they add new stuff, but it's new stuff. But like the old stuff they had on there, the prices have increased.
Oh.
Kind of like how they got like a $1. They got $1 menu, a $2 menu, and a $3 menu now.
Yep.
And then things like the fries. Fries used to be in the 1950s, it was 10 cents. Fries are 10. I mean, because that's appreciation and all that stuff. All right, being light skinned. But and then where is this? I'm trying to get it. But like as the years kept going by, because I remember back in my freshman year, they had the dollar menu when fries were $1, and now fries range from $1.29 to $1.79.
Yeah,
ain't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And as of 2021, right now, a small fry is $1.39. And a medium fry could be $1.69, or a large fry to be $1.89. But I promise you, the fries that I'm seeing, like the one on Brown Deer Road, I think the small fry is like $1.69. I think it's something like that. The medium is like $2.20, and then like the large is like dang near $3.
$3, yeah.
So it just seems like it keeps on going up and up and up and up and up and up and up.
Well, I remember the large fries like $2.70, maybe like $2.60 or $2.70.
It was $2.20 last time I remember. Okay. And because I remember from McDonald's when I ate it, whenever I did eat it, because I still don't eat it a lot, and I haven't for the last like 2, 3, 4 years. But like I remember it used to be, I would get a McChicken.
Oh,
and then I get a
martinis, bro.
I get a McChicken with a large fry and then like a cookie. And that would be like, enough to fill me up and stuff like that. Not the healthiest thing in the world, but that would be enough to fill me up. And I remember it would be like $4 or $5 because, plus tax. But now if I were to get that, that's like what? That's dinner at like $6.
Maybe like $6, $7.
I'm better off getting a chicken nugget meal, 10-piece chicken nugget meal.
Bro, swear.
Like, that, I mean, at least cookies stay $1.
Yeah, right. $3, $4, yep.
Exactly. But I just thought that was interesting because I was in the drive-through the other day, and that just kind of threw me off. Like that really threw me off. Like I was like, bro, it never did it ever cost this much money. But
I'll still fuck them up too.
Oh my gosh. All right. But on to the last thing that I do have on here, then we go on the game and stuff like that. I know you do want to, but so I got this new segment called I got this new segment I like to call the Versatile 3. And the Versatile 3 basically is 3 different topics, kind of are related to each other, and then I just ask you about them and like what's your take on different types of stuff. So the first part of it is your take on like some of like your best childhood stories that you could remember.
Best childhood stories, okay.
Like just one or two.
One or two? Best childhood stories?
I feel like Yeah, like because it just, I mean, I really just childhood stories in general, whether you want to talk about it, like just in generally speaking, or actually give one. It's really up to you. But like that's one of the topics.
It can be bad, good, right?
Anything, man, whatever you're comfortable with telling.
Hey, low key, I ain't gonna cap. So back in middle school, right? This was like, what grade is this in? I think this was like 6th grade in middle school. Yep. 6th grade in middle school. So I got whooped, right, y'all? So this what happened. This is the story. So my mom was gone and said, and me and Chris was home. I checked the drawer. I see a white frosted honey bun, man.
Oh.
Y'all know how we black people do about honey buns. So I seen it. I'm like, I was so tempted too. I'm like, she ain't gonna know. She ain't gonna know it was in there. So grabbed that boy, ripped it, ate it, right? So why when she come home, what was the first thing she do to check that joy if her honey bun was still in there? She said, who ate my honey bun? So I was like, I blame it on Chris. So Sally, he got whooped too.
Oh, you
right. And then I said, Mom, I did. So I got a big old whooping, right? So yeah, I got whooped, right? Y'all ever got whooped with like, I got whooped with extension cords, switches, bamboo sticks, belt. Whoo!
I got whooped by a spatula once. That's I'll tell that next. But
that's tough. I never. But so yeah, I did that, bro. I promise you, bro. I was laying in bed with chicken meat, frozen chicken meat on my butt because I'm light skinned. So my butt was purple, right, yo? My butt was purple. I was like, dang, I was out bad. So then I'm coming at middle school. We in gym class, so you gotta change and stuff.
Oh no.
So hey, I made sure I waited till everybody got out, bro. So I can change, so I can finally change. So I'm changing. I'm on the freaking, what's it called? Damn. The bench, yeah. I can think that. I was on a bench, right? So I'm changing. Why is that? He come in, he seen my butt. He said, damn! All you seen was purple slashes on my butt. And I just turned around like, worse. Never. And I told him the story. That's why on his Xbox wanted his.
That's why his name is Honey Bun Thief.
That's why his name is Honey Bun Thief. That's why his name was Honey Bun Thief.
Now I know why. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's why.
Yo, dude, no, like one time, because I talk about the spatula, right? Because that story is hilarious. But one time, so like we're making breakfast as a family and stuff, right? You know, and it's like my first time making eggs. Now, remind you, I'm like somewhere in between 5 and 8. 6 and 8. I'll say 6, somewhere in between 6 and 8. And I remember this vividly because it was just like, why me? Like, it was like, why? Like, why did this happen? So my dad is doing the milk. We put in all the ingredients and stuff like that, right? We get to the milk, right? He lets me pour the milk in. I start pouring the milk, right? Little by little, okay. He's like, all right, just a little more. I'm still pouring. And I'm pouring. He said, what's wrong with you? He's wrong with you. Like, I told you to stop doing the milk. He grabs a green spatula. I still remember this spatula. And he whacks it on my hand a few times. And he breaks the spatula on my hand. I'm crying, hollering, dude. When he broke the spatula on my hand, you know how I was just like, why? Like,
Right,
what?
yeah.
Like, what is that? Like, it was never that serious. Like, it was. I'm like, you did it for
Right.
some milk. For some milk.
You know them cries. You'd be like, ah, you
Yeah,
know,
like,
you gotta hold your breath and stuff.
like you know that one TikTok where he when he says come here and he's like and then he comes back out, he gets whooped and he comes back out the room and then he's like
Like, yep.
yeah, it's like I hate you.
Yep.
Like just like you know like that that's how I felt at the moment, bro. Actually, oh my gosh, I actually got another story. I'm gonna save that for another time. But that story was even funnier. I think I might do that.
That's why his name is the honeybun too. Is
All
as his
right.
ex.
And so also like, and so the next thing I have on here for the Versatile 3, that thank you for that story, by the way. That was a good story. Never knew that. So next topic is like dreams / nightmares. Like, first of all, do you even have dreams / nightmares anymore?
To be honest, no. I never had I haven't had a nightmare in a fat minute. No, I haven't had a nightmare in a fat minute. But dreams? I don't know. No, I wouldn't say occasionally because I don't know. But I do believe in like dreams can come to pass and stuff for real.
That's happened to me before. Middle school, I had a dream that this girl was gonna do something, and then I think it was about a few days later it came true. Also had a dream once. You're hilarious. I also had a dream once.
Jack's Pizza.
I also had a dream once that I was gonna walk to my little brother's room when he was a baby and like turn on the lights and stuff like that so he could wake up. Then, you know, when I woke up, I ended up doing that. Like, so that's just two cases with that. But you really don't have any dreams or nightmares, really, not at all.
Bro, I promise you, like, not that I can think of. No,
Very
it's
interesting.
very like vivid right now. Yeah, no, not really. For real.
Well, actually, I just had a dream the other day about my dad and somehow about him being a teacher again. And I don't really understand that. Actually, at one point I started writing down my dreams because they happened kind of frequently during my senior year of high school. Oh my gosh. But they happened quite for a while on my senior year of high school. So it continued, you know, it kind of continued for a bit. And so I would be like, okay, let's write these down. And then I used to be very I don't like scary movies and stuff like that. So yeah, no. Wait, what'd you say?
I love scary movies.
No, I hate them all. Because I have a very like thinkative type. I don't know if thinkative is even a word, but you know, I think a lot and overthink it and stuff like that. And like I can easily imagine things. I have a very wide imagination, versatile, creative imagination and stuff like that. So like all that type of stuff, I create scenarios in my head and all that type of stuff. I'm much better with it now. I don't have nightmares anymore. Even if I watch scary movies and things of that nature, it doesn't pop up, but it used to pop up and stuff like that. So like let's say I watched It, right? And then Pennywise pops in my dreams a few days later or something like that. You know, like or like I walk down the hallway and I'm like, all right, let's not create these scenarios where I get jumped by a ghost or something like that. You know, like because that's the type of stuff that goes through my head and stuff like that. Yeah.
I ain't gonna cop. I don't know. Was it like a month ago? But I did have a dream about Pennywise, and I got ate up. I got ate from him, and then I woke up. I'm like, okay, that's crazy. That's
no.
Yeah.
I've never.
I did have a dream about him one time.
No, I think I had a dream once about aliens versus No, I had a dream about the alien apocalypse once. And this when I was younger. I want to say I was in high school / middle school, and there were some blue aliens, and I was like jumping on their heads to get away. because they were like squishy, I guess. I don't know. I always remember that part of that dream and stuff like that. I had a dream that I had to make Pennywise like laugh. That happened like about close to a year ago. And I don't know, like I said, these dreams, this stuff just be popping up, bro. And you know, like you said, dreams and nightmares and stuff like that. And then I had a few about a girl.
Oh yeah, I had a couple about girls.
Before I had my first kiss, I had a dream about getting my first kiss. It wasn't exactly the same, but it was with the girl and stuff like that. So it really didn't matter at the end of the day. But it's, you know, because it happened. Whatever, you know, it happened, so it didn't really matter. So whatever. Right. And then so yeah, for the final topic, is like, what are your like biggest fears?
Biggest fears? Good question.
Whether that's physical fear or like emotional type thing as well. Like, could be something really basic or it could be something really profound.
Right. Biggest fears. I'm trying to think. I never asked that thing.
Wow, you've never been asked that before?
No, and not in a long time.
Wow. I guess I'm doing my job.
Biggest fear.
Do.
Organized. No, I would say just not.
Dang, he's really thinking about this.
That's real good. I would say not potentially like how can I say? I would say like I don't know how to say it. I'll say just not like not living up to my name, but just like living up to a potential that I know that I can like, I don't know, maybe like
that you can like be who you be successful, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a very rational fear. Rational.
Yeah.
Very rational.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very common, especially now. I feel like the thought of not being successful crosses our minds much more than normal, especially because of social media and all that type of stuff. You see all these other people being successful, like even with this podcast, like, you know, I see other people getting, you know, hundreds of thousands of views and stuff. You know, I'm only on my 9th episode. This is episode 9. That's what I forgot to say at the beginning of the episode. How could I forget? Welcome to episode 9 of the Versatility Podcast. Like, you know, like, but like just that rationale of not living up to it, because I have a lot of different things going on for me. And I'm 19. Let me say that again. I'm 19. Just live. And that's another thing that I'm saying. Like, remember the past, live in your present, and look forward to the future and progress towards that. But you gotta live in your present.
Right.
And I think for you, like, you're doing everything you can at the right path. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. And you being a Christian, you know that. Like, you know that's the thing. And that's what I had to really get in my head. And that's what you gotta, you know, get for you. I mean, I feel like you're doing pretty good, you know. I feel like you taking care of your business and stuff like that. You still go to MATC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, you taking your classes and stuff, you taking your police stuff, like hear it from me, man. You're doing good, bro. You're doing good, man. Like, you know, like, especially like at first when you went out of you know, high school, you didn't know, but now, like, you have a plan. You're making decent money right now. Once you really get into the force of stuff like that, whether you want to create a big change or you just want to ride the wave, that's up to you. But don't feel the pressure to do something that you aren't called to do, like whether that's from God or like like you don't want to do it.
Right.
But don't be open to it. Don't just shoot it down, but be open to it. But you gotta live through your life your way and your course. So I feel like, it's a rational fear though. Definitely is. Definitely is. I feel like mine's about the same for the most part. But again, slow down. Pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pump the brakes. Live in the moment.
Right.
I had a great quote from this guy, who's a senior VP at ESPN. His name is Kevin Merida. I don't know if you know him or not. You probably don't because you don't watch sports anyway. But he was just like, he said, be great at like whatever you're doing right now. Don't worry about being great at the next thing or like something that's even better or something like that. Be great at what you are already like doing right now, because then when you get to the next thing, like that's because you were great at the last thing. That's because you worked at it, because that's what's in front of you right now. And then you take that and you move on, you learn again, you do great at that, then you move on to the next thing. Don't be mediocre. Unless you want to be mediocre, but that's up to you. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, you know what I'm saying? But like, just be great at what's in front of you, and you keep it going. So yeah, you're doing good. But like all those things that I'm saying, all those 3 topics, also another fear of mine. I hate spiders and snakes and stuff like that. Like I just hate them.
I'm scared of sharks and snakes. Yeah,
I'm scared of water, just in general. Like just water, like swimming in a big body of water. That scares me. First of all, I know stigma. I'm black. Yeah, I'm black. I know. Water, we don't swim. Black people, quote unquote, don't swim. I get it. But I'm scared of water. Okay. I'm just defenseless. I can't do nothing. All right. And I don't like feeling defenseless. I don't like feeling defenseless. All right. So like that's like that's how I feel. All right. But yeah. What were you gonna say?
No, I said I feel you. I feel you about it. Yeah.
And
I totally get with you.
That goes with the sharks, right? Because you defenseless. Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing, man.
I ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Exactly.
Hey, you start grabbing the shark by the fin, start trying to punch him, like
punching in the eye and stuff, like whoa.
Exactly, man. Like that's, oh my gosh. But yeah. But like all those 3 topics, I think they all tie together with like growth. Just in general, like growth and like the mental aspect of everything. The fact that childhood experiences, they shape you. Your dreams and your nightmares are a reflection of who you are and a reflection of what you want, and like of like different things going on. And then fears, they hold us back, but at the same time they make us better. Because of those fears, we continue to work harder, we strive to be greater, and all those different type of things. But yes, so yeah, thanks again, Amos. It was a fun episode. It was a really fun episode. I really appreciate you. I wish you would have stayed in one spot, but it's cool. But,
yeah, you know me. I love to move around. I can't stay in one spot.
But definitely would like to see you again on one of these episodes. I know we're still gonna talk and all that stuff every day because that's we guy. But and I'm here in Milwaukee right now, especially, and I'm still bored. So
Exactly.
So, but like, I really appreciate you for coming on. Would you like to shout out your socials and everything if you would like?
Y'all, social Snapchat, y'all, is JUNAP. My Instagram is famous_Amos18. I had a brother. Yeah. Same girl.
Okay, yeah. But if you were trying to do that, same girl. I know you mad because I killed you.
Well, what Julian just did, yeah. Yeah, him.
Yeah, y'all know I sing, But I appreciate everybody for coming to the end of the episode. For the people who really, the troopers who stayed all the way to the end, I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate everybody who's really giving me support and stuff like that. we small now, but small only get bigger. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, sir. So, like, again, appreciate everybody. This episode 9. We got episode 10 next time. Whenever I do an episode, I got school and I'm binge watching anime right now. I'm playing, but like I had school. I was doing a production type thing too as well. I'm busy and stuff like that. But
I'm telling y'all, he sold on this. He sold on us, y'all. He was supposed to come with us to go hoop, and he sold on our production. Oh yeah, here's my piece.
I had a production, and I got held late. And I'm an actor. You know what I'm saying? I'm a performer. I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So I was, I was stuck in I was stuck in the production, please. No. He's not even, my British accent is so trash. But like, yeah, but it's cool. It's cool. But again, thanks to everybody for being here. The episode. Any last words, famous Amos?
Nah. One thing is, know your worth, you guys. Trust that God has a plan for you. If you, whatever religion you believe in, trust and believe that there's something in store for you, for real.
Hallelujah.
Hey man, don't make me wanna shout. Oh!
Wait, hey, look.
Yeah. Swear to God.
All night, do all night. But yeah, thanks everybody. I really appreciate it. Stay blessed, stay peaceful, stay safe from the Rona. Don't be like this guy who caught Rona. Thankfully he's good, but just stay safe, stay positive, stay great, stay blessed, stay you at the end of the day, and keep progressing in life. All right, God bless.
My light skin,
and all right, he's light skinned, I'm dark skinned, and we're signing off. All right, deuces.
All right, bro.